This is something that a lot of dermatologists hate and despise, whereas a lot of skincare brands, especially those natural skincare brands, they seem to really love this. And this is essential oil in skincare. Now there's a huge heated debate going on at the moment within the skincare industry and also skincare community as well about whether essential oils in skincare, are they necessary, are they sensitizing, or are they beneficial? And this is a subject that I was personally curious about because I had some really bad serious reaction after using some essential oil heavy products. Essential oils are basically a fragrant oil that's extracted from the plant. It has a beautiful aroma to it, so it's commonly used all over the skincare products and also personal care and a lot of home products as well. The very first and the most obvious reason is because of its fragrance property. It has a beautiful aroma to it. It's commonly used in aromatherapy, but now they're in skincare. A move away from chemical skincare has naturally shifted a lot of brands, a lot of natural and also organic brands, to use essential oils instead of using synthetic fragrances. And you know, I do believe that skincare is not just a functional piece to fix our skin or whatever, but it's very much attached to our emotion. It can relieve our stress, it can calm down our mind and body. So it does make sense to see fragrance and also essential oils and skincare products to elevate the sensorial experience. And since it does have a natural fragrance, it can naturally mask the odor that comes from the formulation. Now in Crave Beauty, my own skincare brand, we decided not to use any essential oils or fragrance just because I wanted to avoid any kind of potential allergens. And I do feel like if I don't know exactly what I'm putting into, and I think essential oil is a subject that you cannot 100% know what's in it, I just didn't want to use it without really knowing. But I really didn't know that formulation itself can smell a little bit stinky or funky. It's not something that we're all used to. It was really tricky for us to formulate without it. But yeah, that is one of the reasons why a lot of skincare brands have to use essential oils to mask the odor. The next reason why a lot of skincare brands really love using essential oils are because it have a decent amount of skincare benefits. For example, there's tea tree oil. It has a super powerful anti-inflammatory, antibacterial property that is well beloved by a lot of acne-prone skin type. Last but not least, it has a super powerful and potent antimicrobial properties. I'm sure a lot of you guys have come across a lot of natural skincare brands, organic skincare brands claiming that they are preservative free, but it's possible because they replace the traditional preservative with some essential oils and some natural extracts that's known to keep the formulation antimicrobial. There's definitely a long history of essential oils causing allergic reaction and even worse, contact dermatitis, and this entire thing shouldn't be overlooked, and a lot of skincare companies should take this into consideration. They need to know what they're playing with, and also they need to know the entire source and also the full composition of the essential oils that they are using. We can't really say that all essential oils are going to cause you allergic reaction. That's definitely not it. It's only the minority of the population that's experiencing that negative adverse effect of using essential oils on their skin. But I think it's safe to say that essential oils are possible allergen or possible sensitizers. For essential oils to cause allergic reaction, it really has to come down to the chemical composition. So let's think about eating a gimbap. There's spam, there's spinach, there's carrot, there's eggs. When you eat a slice of gimbap, you don't really know what is causing the bad tummy, but that's exactly like essential oils or any other ingredients that's causing the allergic reaction. There's definitely so many different components that mix up the essential oil that can cause you the problem. So it's really hard to identify what is the allergen when it comes to essential oils like natural extracts. To be clear, you're not exactly allergic to the citrus oil. You're probably allergic to one component, one compound that is in the chemical composition of citrus oil, and that specific compound that you're allergic to may be present in other essential oils, and that's why you may be allergic to one or two multiple oils at the same time. The chemical composition of the essential oils vary considerably, significantly by year, by country, by origin, and how it's produced, how it's extracted, and how it is distilled. It's really funny because synthetic fragrances are oftentimes much gentler and much safer to use on the skin because it's man-made, which means that they have the full control of the full chemical composition. So if they do happen to discover the allergen, they can easily remove that out of it. But it's really hard when it comes to natural extracts. The chances are rare, but once the essential oils are oxidized, the toxic compound comes out, it changes into chemical composition, and they may produce the toxic compound that may be very unsafe to use. Another thing is that some essential oils are photosensitizing and phototoxic. So for instance, citrus peel oil, when it sees the UV light, it can change into chemical composition and then produce the toxic substance that can harm your skin. And then I came across this really interesting article that's written by Rachel Strugatz from WWD. She featured all of the brands who are pro for essential oil and who hates essential oils. When it comes to the brands who hate essential oils and fragrance, the very first brand that comes into my head is definitely Paula's Choice. Now, Paula says that essential oils are really good for your nose, but it's really bad for your skin. And she also quoted that there are other plant-based oils such as sunflower seed oil, avocado oil, and these kind of safe oils that doesn't harm your skin yet deliver amazing skincare benefits. So why bother with essential oils? Another interesting brand that I discovered in the green beauty space is called Pete Ribco. Pete herself has a really extremely sensitive skin, so she wanted to create a fully natural brand that doesn't use essential oil, which I think it's a really good move. There are a million face oils in the market, and it's actually really hard to find face oils without essential oils. And she also quoted that she wants to be like a CeraVe or Cetaphil in the green beauty space, which is pretty funny. And there's Drunk Elephant, which is another brand that has a non-essential oil policy. Tiffany Masterson, who is the founder of Drunk Elephant, she herself has a super seriously sensitive skin. That's why she founded Drunk Elephant in the first place. And then she doesn't want to argue with the benefits of using essential oils, but since there are a good amount of studies showing that essential oils can be sensitizing, she doesn't want to really use and include in her formulation altogether. And she also says that she's found that a lot of users who use essential oil heavy products will start to use other ingredients such as glycolic acid, and then when their skin reacts poorly, they would blame it onto glycolic acid without even considering that their skin might already be in a reactive state from application of essential oils. Now, on the other side of the debate, there's Tata Harper, who is very pro for using essential oils in her product, and she's like the most up-and-coming natural organic brand. And she quotes that essential oils are getting a bad rep, and essential oil as a whole category, it's a very elaborate subject, elaborate chemistry, and for herself, she doesn't use essential oils as a fragrance, but she used them as an active. They make formula smell amazing and give you secondarily all these emotional benefits. They are uplifting, calming, they're happy, they take the customer through the emotional journey. But inevitably, anytime a raw material is so active, there is going to be a percentage of the population who is going to find it too much. She uses essential oils that are safe. My personal experience with essential oil is kind of confusing. I had bad experiences, I had good experiences. I cannot really conclude if I am allergic to it or not. You never know when it's happening, and you can never know the full composition of the kimbap, the essential oil. But basically, if you do have sensitive and reactive skin, or anything that has to do with compromised skin barriers such as eczema, rosacea, acne prone skin, I think it's best to just avoid any kind of sensitizer or problematic ingredients, allergens and stuff. But if you have been using skincare products that have essential oils without any problem, I don't think there's a reason to stop using it. You would be the best to know, to be honest, when it's happening. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if it was, and also don't forget to share and send this video to the friend who is suffering from sensitivity to products. Stay healthy, happy, and eat a lot of veggies and antioxidants, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! We'll be right back.